Et voilà, bonjour YouTube, j'espère que tu vas bien. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve une fois de plus pour Monkey Island, hein, la deuxième rediff, n'est-ce pas? Et ben voilà, regarde là, oula, regarde là, on a des personnes qui te disent bonjour. Voilà, n'hésite pas à leur dire bonjour également dans les commentaires. J'ai plus le jeu. Ah, c'est bon. Voilà. Donc on était sur Monkey Island. On résume très rapidement. Alors, notre ami ici, Guybrush, n'est-ce pas, essaye de monter dans le vaisseau de LeChuck, qui est un méchant monsieur, avec qui il était en désaccord sur plein de choses, de s'infiltrer, d'organiser une mutinerie et tout. Parce qu'en gros, il n'a pas d'autre choix pour aller à Monkey Island. Voilà. Qu'est-ce qu'on a fait la dernière fois? On a sauvé quelqu'un de la prison, on a fait fabriquer une clé. Maintenant, il faut trouver une serpillière pour devenir une mousse et accessoirement peut-être un déguisement aussi, hein, pour se passer inaperçu. Parce que là, on avait essayé de monter, ils nous ont dit « Ah mais non, on te connaît toi !» Donc c'est mort. Alors, on en était là. Alors.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Vous avez une clé, vous devez ouvrir la porte.
Hey, kid.
Est-ce que on peut ouvrir?
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
No thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Ok.
Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small, greasy.
Ouais, ça marche. On va essayer d'aller par là, on va voir où ça nous mène. Palais du gouverneur.
Carla.
Oh. Oula, oula. On va se faire empaler là.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Oula, on est connu.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
D'accord.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
Ok.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me.
Alors,
I don't doubt that, but it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
qu'est-ce que tu fais ici? Ouais, non, là, c'est mieux. C'est mieux d'avoir mis la cam comme ça, parce que je me suis rendu compte au premier épisode que ça allait pas trop.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
Ok.
Governor stuff. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
T'as pas quelque chose pour moi? Mais on est obligé de se battre
I
par
don't really
contre.
have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
Ok, on a tout dit.
Governor stuff.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Mhm. Bon, y a rien à voir. Hein. Ok.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Allez. On va aller à l'intérieur de l'île. Peut-être qu'on va trouver des choses intéressantes. Poste de quai. Chantier naval.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's
Chose
previously owned
étrange.
vessels like a carnival.
Qu'est-ce que
It's a
c'est que ça?
dried up old sea sponge.
On va prendre l'éponge de toute façon.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Comment on pourrait faire? Parce que là, alors je rappelle, parce que ça c'était dans l'épisode d'avant, on a libéré quelqu'un. Par contre, l'autre personne veut rester enfermée parce que voilà, il dit qu'il est pas coupable et du coup le libérer, ça lui irait plus qu'autre chose. C'est ce qu'il a dit d'ailleurs avant. Par contre, il lui a dit oh, je suis pas contre presser
Good for
l'éponge.
relieving stress.
Je suis pas contre que tu me ramènes la brosse à
The
dents.
window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Ouais, là il y a une brosse à dents, mais il nous faut quelque chose pour pouvoir.
This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Ouais, on n'a pas de clé. Forêt? Attends, on va voir si on a peut-être pas un truc dans la forêt.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad.
On peut peut-être trouver quelque
Friend
chose.
Dawson here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel
Okay.
free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
The display case is locked. papers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Hmm.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time.
Alerte spoiler.
On there, so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's locked.
Ah, c'est pareil.
There's tiny writing. New serial numberless lock.
Mince.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Ok.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
Alors par contre c'est intéressant parce que justement là on a trouvé un truc qui permet de changer d'apparence. On va essayer d'aller dans les profondeurs là, je sais pas quoi. Voilà, on va par là. On va toujours tout à droite.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
On va tout le temps se perdre, c'est ça.
I'm hopelessly
Ouais.
lost without
Je
a map.
pense qu'on va tout le temps se perdre vu qu'on n'a pas la carte. Ok. On vous repose de guet. Peut-être le gars il a une carte là, celui d'avant. Là.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
Nah, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh.
Ok. Oula. Ouais, lui, on le connaît pas, lui.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Il a
Wanna
une
come?
tête de
I
singe,
think
par
the
contre.
secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click
Awesome.
control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Yarr.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe. How have you been?
Ah, il nous faut une serviette.
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
On en a besoin.
You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for
Okay.
a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
Oula.
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops.
Wow.
Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
Oh là là. D'accord.
I'll do it.
Ok.
What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Voilà.
Even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Là, rien qui est utile.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Oui. Oh! La corde, c'est toujours utile, ça, on va en prendre. Ah merde! Oh là, désolé. Ça a switch.
The plaque says, in memory
Désolé.
of luminous
Merci.
seagulls of
Je
old.
suis... Il y a eu un petit problème. Désolé, dysfonctionnement technique.
Stay away from my mop.
On va faire sentir.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Désolé. Ça fait longtemps que c'est comme ça.
It's hopeless.
Je suis quasiment sûr qu'il y a quelque chose à faire là. Alors, bon. Donc là, faut qu'on trouve un arbre, n'est-ce pas? Faut qu'on trouve un arbre à serpillière, grosso modo. Hein, c'est ce que le gars il nous a dit. T'as pas un petit conseil à me donner?
Things are not what they seem.
Ok. Les choses ne sont pas ce qu'elles paraissent. Bah écoute, c'est utile. Merci, on en tiendra compte. Alors, moi je pense qu'il faut aller dans la forêt.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Attends.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Attends, j'ai une idée. Est-ce que lui, on peut pas... Non. Bon, là, on est sur nos premières énigmes, hein, donc ça y est. On est dedans, là. Tac, tac, tac. Non, on n'a pas d'infos. Je ne sais pas où est-ce qu'on pourrait aller, là. On va réessayer la rue basse.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
If one monocle is good, two is better.
Ok, attends. Là, j'ai eu une idée. Juste déjà, on va pouvoir faire ça. Je vais juste aller là, déjà.
I don't see anything useful here.
Ah, dommage. Pas de serpillère non plus. Non, bon, ça m'aurait étonné.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Elle est coincée. Ok.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Moi, je pense que là, il y a moyen qu'on trouve un truc. Bah, déjà, on va aller au musée. Voilà, c'est ça que je cherchais le mot. Tac. Là, logiquement, vu qu'on a fusionné les deux, on peut lire.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down. This is the one for the museum display case.
Ok. Donc là, hop. Tu
Oh, I
entends.
used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore.
On retourne à la rue haute. Voilà. Là, on va voir la serrurière.
Welcome back.
Hi.
On va lui donner ça.
Can you make
Voilà.
me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Merci. Hop.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please, don't touch the glass.
Ok.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Ok, donc là, on a une clé. Alors par contre, il y a le perroquet, donc comment est-ce qu'on... Parce que c'est un perroquet de garde de ce que je vois. Comment est-ce qu'on peut le distraire? On va aller dans la rue basse. On va aller dans le truc du... Attends.
Scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
Mhm.
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all
Oh là là.
possible and impossible
Présent, futur,
universes.
univers alternatif.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes,
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question as it could create a liability issue.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now. But I believe
Bah voilà, on sait comment lui rendre les pouvoirs.
its abilities.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Au moins.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
Hop, donc là, on est bon par rapport à deux choses. Le couteau, je pense, ça pourrait être utile pour couper avec l'arbre et tout, là. Maintenant, on peut aller voir au musée si on n'a pas besoin d'autre chose. Allez, on va voir. Hop, donc là, on a la fameuse clé bizarre, là.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
J'ai pas compris, là.
Welcome back.
Qu'est-ce que
I
j'étais...
checked the display case and it seems fine, so we're open for business again.
Pas le tuer, non. Il nous manque quelque chose, là. Ou alors... Attends.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Il y a pas quelque chose qu'on peut couper, là. L'éponge.
It's good for relieving stress. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Ok, alors attends, là on est dans une énigme là, particulière. Entrer dans la réserve, là je pense qu'on peut pas. Il y a peut-être un truc qu'on a loupé à la réserve. Attends, on va réessayer. Hein. Non.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Gotta get these edges perfect. Mom would be proud.
Oh! Je sais pas, hein, là j'y vais vraiment au pifomètre. Non, non, non. Par contre, il est chiant le perroquet. Non. Bon, j'ai rien trouvé. Je n'ai rien trouvé.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum.
Par contre, je comprends pas, c'est sa vraie
What's
jambe de
going
bois.
on
Enfin,
with
c'est une
Mike's
jambe de bois pour de
case
vrai ou
law?
c'est une fausse jambe du coup? Je comprends pas. Peut-être qu'on peut utiliser le couteau pour ouvrir ici, je sais pas. Je sais pas. Ah! Let's
I
go.
don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Relou.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
On peut pas zoomer. Là. Ok, bon. Non, là, je ne sais pas. Il nous manque quelque chose. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque part qu'on aura besoin de couper quelque chose? On va essayer là, peut-être, pour la serpillière. Comme dit. Je sais pas, là, il y a un couteau. Regarde, là, il y a un arbre.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Ouais. Non, là, on est un peu embêté. Alors. T'as peut-être quelque chose d'autre à nous dire.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys.
Toutes les clés sont en or. J'ai aucune clé en or. T'as autre chose à me dire?
No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Ah, attends. Là, j'ai un couteau, je peux peut-être faire quelque chose. Crocheter la serrure. Voilà.
I'm no good at jimmying things.
Alors, je vais... tac.
I don't see anything useful here.
Même avec deux. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Touc, touc, touc.
This key doesn't fit.
Non.
This key doesn't fit. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Fermeture prochaine. Ah ouais, ok.
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
I skipped school the day they taught lockpicking. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Never mind.
I never do.
Et là, on est dans une impasse. Enfin, une impasse, non.
Ooh, looks chilly up there. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. It's a map on a fan. Well, I had a map like this once, but that looks like the first rule of piracy is good old mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Somewhat understated. I try to steer... never seen one of those before. I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
Y a plus de sous.
I've got a few coins for
Merci.
incidentals. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that.
Tout le reste, on a déjà vu. On n'a rien qui peut nous aider là. On va voir ailleurs. Attends. On va voir s'il n'y a pas quelque chose peut-être là qu'on peut utiliser. Non. Non. Une éponge. Non. Non, non, non. Ta 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 ta. Oula.
Hey, watch it! Hi.
Il était pas là lui avant.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
I'll see what I can find out.
Je vais aller là-bas. Il y a pas mal de quêtes secondaires. Hein. Enfin, je sais même pas si c'est des quêtes secondaires. Ça se trouve, c'est il faut absolument faire ça. Peut-être qu'il acceptera de nous filer sa serpillière. Ah oui, il faut aller au palais du gouverneur, qui est tout là-bas. Tout là-bas. Je pense qu'on va demander à la dame, la gouverneure, et hop, elle saura encore se battre.
come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LaFleur catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Voilà.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like there's a difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I have to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book. You never even...
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the... You never even...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Mais qu'est-ce que je fais moi maintenant?
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought... You never...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing... I need more than that.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu veux? Tu veux un couteau flambant neuf? Je comprends pas. Non?
Do you know where I can find Barbie LaFleur?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Même là, on est dans une impasse. Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Edgy. 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 It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book. You never even...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the word... I need more.
Il va falloir plus que ça. Mais je sais pas quoi. Je comprends pas. Il y a un livre à trouver, peut-être? Ah, c'est peut-être ça, en fait. Ouais, mais attends. Où est-ce que tu veux que je trouve le livre? La prison, il traîne peut-être. Ça m'étonnerait.
Darn it! I've been trying to inventory the spiders, but they keep eating each other, and I...
Un livre. On est un peu embêté. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant là?
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made... Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I defeated the ghost pirate LeChuck several times.
Super ironic that sailing with him is the only way you're getting to Monkey Island.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Are you sure I can't persuade
Okay.
you?
Yes.
Are you sure I...
Yes.
Ah non.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Peut-être pas une bonne idée, non? Ça, je suis quasiment sûr. Bah, je sais pas comment on fait.
Stay away from my mop.
Well, it's definitely a mop. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
Oh, look behind you! A 3-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Ouais, y a pas de livre ici, hein.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to...
Yeah.
Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it used to.
Comment on peut faire? Est-ce que quelqu'un a une idée dans le chat? Actuellement, nous avons plusieurs choses en notre possession, n'est-ce pas? Nous avons la ficelle, un couteau, double monocle. Et là, on est dans plusieurs choses. On a d'une part la brosse à dents du monsieur qui est en prison à récupérer. On a le livre à récupérer, mais quand on essaye de lui emprunter, elle nous dit va falloir faire mieux que ça comme excuse, parce qu'en gros, on ne lui a pas ramené un livre. Ah, mais attends, il y en a peut-être au musée des livres. Non? Voilà, et il y a la vitre du cache-œil où on a la clé, mais dès qu'on l'ouvre, le perroquet il pète les plombs.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Il n'y a rien qu'on peut couper ou... Personne n'a d'idée peut-être? Ça là, ouais.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Là, on est dans une impasse.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Moi, je suis con.
I'd see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
C'est vrai qu'on lui a pas trop parlé.
It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Ok. Par contre, le perroquet, je sais vraiment pas comment m'en débarrasser en fait. Par contre, dans la forêt, du coup, bon, c'est bon, on a réussi à trouver un indice. En plus, on est con, hein, franchement. Genre, c'était limite évident. On va lui demander une carte de la forêt.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid.
Et ça aussi, ouais, peut-être.
Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree?
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Bye.
Je pense qu'on peut couper un petit morceau de sa serpillière, là. Je pense.
Stay away from my mop.
Comment je fais, moi, maintenant? De l'argent, on prend. Je sais pas comment on peut faire. Comment est-ce qu'on peut faire, là? Parce que là, on est bien embêté, là. Bon, allez, on va dire ça. Non, mais ça, je sais. Ça aussi, je sais. Oh. C'est bon. Mais attends. Voilà, au magasin vaudou.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate. If an enterprising person such as yours.
Got it. I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast.
Putain, c'est mis en avant.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not.
I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's...
I've never heard of that before.
No comment. It works.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone for...
Not very... Keep up the good work, buddy. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
Ok. Voilà, on a une grenouille du pardon. Ça va déverrouiller beaucoup de choses. En vrai, j'aurais pas pensé. Je pensais que la grenouille faisait partie du décor. Quel idiot. Qui j'aurais peut-être pensé une fois que j'aurais refait un tour dedans, mais bon. Alors, tac.
Here.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
That is complete nonsense. And yet, I am going to forgive you for losing my book. I can't even explain why. I just have this sudden, inexplicable urge to forgive. You'd better not be up to something.
Just don't lose the frog, okay?
No, I'll keep it with me always.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The Mr. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make the thanks, guy.
vrai, c'est peut-être mieux parce que... Attends.
It's Carla's copy of. Are you done with the cookbook?
I'm still using it.
Ok. C'est bon, là, on est totalement déverrouillé. Pour l'instant. Hop, donc là, on va chez lui. On lui ramène ça.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted.
10 minutes plus tard.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Ah, ok, oh là là. Je suis parti de l'inverse là. Ok, nice. Nice, on déverrouille des choses là. Alors, on va juste vérifier quelque chose avant d'aller au musée. L'éponge n'est plus là. Enfin, ce qui est plus ou moins embêtant. Ok, alors, donc là, c'est par là, droite. Encore par là. Maintenant, en haut, puis à gauche. Et puis en haut, de nouveau. Ensuite à gauche, à gauche, à gauche. Ah, c'est simple, c'est que à gauche maintenant.
Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay. Mind your mama, little prick the kids.
Plusieurs heures, ah ouais. Non mais attends, j'ai foutu en l'air l'arbre. J'ai bien l'impression. Aïe aïe aïe, Guybrush, il a fait n'importe quoi. Eh bah bravo, Guybrush, bravo, bravo.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Hey, little dear. Hey, little dear. It's probably time for them to fly south. I made him up. I'll take a shortcut back.
Plusieurs heures. Encore.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair.
On va essayer une autre combine.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked.
Ok.
I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Crisp creases. Left first, then right. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
It'll be my ship soon enough. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Busy?
Yup.
Busy?
Yup.
It's the cook's old mop with a sliver carved out of it. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
The mop is really convincing me.
You must run a tidy ship.
Ugh, go bother someone else.
Je sais pas à quoi elle sert la tête de vaudou.
I say, janitor, if you see my waiter, tell him to hurry things up a bit. I'm positively famished.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah. Yo-ho.
Keep your hands off my mop. Brilliant innovation.
Busy?
Yup. Now, where was I? Seems like a lot, but okay.
Looks like a mugshot.
Un mini screamer hein, quand même parce que. Alors ça c'est fait, on va regarder juste la task. Donc ça c'est fait. Le moyen de passer incognito. Je ne sais pas. Ça fait longtemps que j'essaye de savoir. Et je ne sais pas. On va demander un indice. Un perroquet là-bas. Mais comment j'étais censé savoir ça par contre?
Oh yeah. Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Hello again. I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
If it is a key, could you duplicate it?
I'm not sure you're supposed to take it literally.
Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Hello again. Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Are these for customers?
Not technically, but please, help yourself. That charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few.
On prend quelques-uns, il a tout pris. En vrai de vrai, je crois qu'on a trouvé la solution. Mais par contre, j'avais pas noté du tout les biscuits. Oh, ça se voit, j'ai pas l'habitude. Hein. Je suis un peu frustré de ça d'ailleurs. Genre, je suis un peu con. Je cherche la solution trop vite. C'est peut-être le problème de notre société actuelle.
Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Ouais. C'est ça. Vite. On s'en va vite. Pendant ce temps, au palais.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Du coup, là, si on va voir maintenant le cuisinier, logiquement, on est bon.
This will be excellent.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Busy?
Yep.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Classic and subtle. Like me, but I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Ingredients indeed.
Ok, je crois qu'on est bon. J'aimerais juste quand même vérifier rapidement s'il n'y a pas un moyen quelconque de récupérer cette fameuse brosse à dents là. Parce qu'en vrai, c'est dommage,
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife. I've got enough to last me.
Ok. Moi je dis, let's go.
I think I should move farther away from the quartermaster first. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Threepwood, are you trying to fool me by wearing an eye patch? That is the worst disguise I've ever seen.
No, of course not. Just having a little eye trouble. Blepharospasm.
Oh, try some cashews. You might be short on magnesium. Or wits.
Darn, I thought this thing was supposed to be magic. I must have forgotten something.
Je suis trop con. J'ai oublié quelque chose,
I
effectivement.
better take off this eye patch first. Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away. One moment. Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Ah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
John Laney was especially known for impersonating monsters of various types.
You failed to mention that earlier.
It's not a strong part of the sales pitch.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Coming along nicely.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my...
Yes.
I'll wait until I'm closer to LeChuck's ship. No need to scare the melee townfolk. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew. Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay. How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Un espion. Donc ça c'est LeChuck. périlleux voyage.
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
What if I need to, you know...
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
New recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo-ho, pirate's life for me.
Référence à Pirates des Caraïbes.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Aww. It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read. Driving rain and crashing waves. Perfect sailing weather. More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken? I wonder what it's made out of. The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine. It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
Going somewhere, swabby? You haven't cleaned up that mess. Get back to mobbing.
I'm feeling just the slightest twinge of regret about the choices I've made up to this point.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Come on.
You missed a spot.
Is that your catchphrase?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Seriously, get some new dialogue.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts. Nice chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay? Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young. I better leave it on while I'm on the ship. I think that only works on parrots. I think that only... At least they don't smell like live chickens.
Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage with it, zombie man. Have we met before?
No, but I'm a big fan.
Ah, my reputation precedes me, like the locusts before the storm.
Locusts?
But I will sign no autographs. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
Madison? Very interesting.
Ooh, I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem. How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Hold it right there. You come up when I say you can, which is never. Get back to mopping.
It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through. I better leave it on while I'm on the ship.
Ok.
Hey! Knock it off. Not funny. I'm warning you. Knock it off. I'm warning you.
Ok. Par contre, je sais pas quoi faire maintenant.
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young. No way am I picking that up with my hands. I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset. Better. It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
missed a spot.
Oh, nuts. The grease helps. A little. The grease helps. A little. This is now a slightly greasy porthole.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Je pense que là on peut passer. Oh, s'il te plaît.
Almost.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oh. Là ça doit être bon quand même.
It's working. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. That's a big rudder. I better leave it on while I'm on the ship.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink.
Feast your eyes on this, me hearties. The one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back, new guy.
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
We met about an hour ago. While Iron Rose was introducing me around. I'm the new Swabby.
Doesn't ring a bell. Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Nope.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
We'll finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map. I Nice looking skull you've got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
Relax, I was just making conversation. I'll find a skull someplace else. Nice. A slideshow of creepy zombie guys. I know art is supposed to grab you, but this is taking... Wait a minute. That looks exactly like Elaine's wedding veil. If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one. It doesn't do much to cut the chill in here, but I'll take what I can get. I'll probably do my shirt in a few weeks when it starts to get mossy. I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave.
Aha! You're out and about.
Hey, Murray, why don't you come with me? I can show you around the ship.
No.
Ew. Close enough. I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
Comment je fais pour aplatir le crâne?
This one doesn't open. How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished. Go and find a flattened skull, like he told you to.
If you can't do that, find a regular skull and flatten it.
Ready for cannon firing. That was fun, but it would be even better if the cannon's loaded with something. The very first item in the ship's safety procedures, now's not a good time to attract attention. Toasty. Sorry to intrude, your ghastliness.
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it before I decide to use yours instead.
There's nothing you need up there, new guy.
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
Any ideas for where to find a skull?
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with this girl.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
That had better be the sound of you working, Swabby.
Looks like it's empty. like it's empty.
Ouais.
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
Aha! You're out and about.
I really think you should come with me.
No.
I can get you close to LeChuck.
I would very much like to be able to spy on LeChuck himself. Very well. You may transport me.
Ok. La détonation peut peut-être l'aplatir, non?
Hey, that skull isn't flat.
Bon, maintenant déjà j'ai un crâne. Le seul truc c'est comment est-ce que je l'aplatis?
I have a skull for the potion.
I'm happy for you.
I have a skull for the potion.
Is it a flat one?
Not exactly.
I said a flattened skull, you useless bilge rat.
I think it's just a sculpture. The crow's nest is up there.
There's nothing you need up there, okay?
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
Ooh, I can't decide which is more disturbing. LeChuck somehow stealing Elaine's wedding veil, or him having a copy made.
Ah, attends, j'ai peut-être une idée. Et je pense qu'après on va s'arrêter là-dessus. On va remonter.
Fortunately, there's a much more straightforward way to get in there. This one doesn't open. That is one broke.
Oh, mais attends.
I have a skull for the potion.
Great!
I have a skull. Should I put it in the pot?
Only if it's a flat one.
Oh, yeah. Ready for cannon firing.
Je sais pas du tout comment on peut faire là pour le coup.
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting.
Ah! J'ai trouvé.
Let me apologize in advance. You're gonna have to take one for the team.
I see no team. Only you, withered zombie man. Let me assure you that whatever you're planning, it will be nothing compared to the torments that I will... Ah! I would admire your methods if they had been used on someone else.
Thanks, I guess.
Hey, what are you...
Next stop, Monkey Island.
Swabby! Why are you out of the Ulster? You're not ready for the deck. Where's your mop? And also...
Ah. T'es dans la merde.
I can explain, sir. I guess you'll be first swab now, whatever your name is.
A promotion. I won't let you down.
This'll be ruined now it's spilled. Start making the potion again. I'll be in me cabin, gritting me collection of other people's teeth.
Redo the potion? Is that even possible?
No! We barely scraped together the ingredients the first time. We're out of almost everything.
Let's tip the cauldron back and pretend we're working on it. Maybe he'll forget about it eventually.
You don't know LeChuck like I do. But it'll buy us some time.
Is this one of those times where you substitute different stuff for all the ingredients and it works anyway?
No, they were right. We couldn't make the potion again.
You told me that you can't get to Monkey Island unless you make the potion.
Well, I did. But, as it turns out, there is a way. We storytellers call what's happening now a twist. There was an important piece of the puzzle that I hadn't seen yet. I started by looking around the ship for opportunities.
Hey!
That looks like a permanent stain. Ew, smells worse than it looks.
Bon, je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là. Hein. Honnêtement, on va sauvegarder. On a déjà bien avancé en vrai. On était coincé un moment, mais ça va. Allez. Voilà. Bah, écoutez, ce fut sympa. Moi, j'ai bien aimé, honnêtement. J'ai hâte de voir la suite. Je sors le planning encore normalement ce soir ou demain. Demain, peut-être plutôt demain, je pense. Voilà. Bon, bah, écoutez, c'était cool. Merci d'être venu. On dit salut à YouTube. Bye bye YouTube, salut.